Because I just started my YouTube channel, I don't have any standards when it comes to video length. So I'm going to make this video as short as possible. Based on this video's title, you probably think that it's going to be about forms of punishment that other people have given me. But no, it's going to be about punishments I've given myself. Side note, I know in my first video, link in the description, I sounded depressed, which kind of was the whole point of the first video. Link in the description. It was about my post-injury depression. I don't know if depressed people do things to themselves, but if they do, I didn't do it. And side note, I like to think of myself as a person with good enough morals. Like on a scale from Bill Cosby to Jesus, I'm like the kazoo kid. And so when I was a kid, I tried to keep myself from using bad words, like stupid, but I kept saying those words and I felt guilty, and I needed to stop. Then I somehow heard that back in the day, if kids had foul language, they would put soap on their tongues so that they would stop using foul language. And being the smart kid that I was, I'm like, it might work for me. And you'll never guess how it felt. As I was putting it onto my tongue, I felt that I was doing everything that I could in order to achieve my goals of be best. I've done everything in my power, and I think what I'm doing is good enough to get the victory. Then, all of a sudden, it slowly starts going downhill. And Georgetown misses a free throw. Jared Smith forgets the score. Then Endless game won at 2018 NBA Finals when I should have won otherwise. In other words, it was giving me the stinging feeling on my tongue. I wouldn't recommend it. Before I continue on to the next part of the video, I just wanted to get some audience involvement in, and if I do this in the outro, no one's going to participate, so I'm going to put it in the middle of the video. I already know a lot of YouTubers already do this, but they ask their audience questions, and they want them to respond, and YouTube is home for unoriginal content, so anyway, my question to you guys is, what is your dream job? I don't want it to be anything serious, I want it to be stupid, something funny, because as you can tell, I'm depressed. I mean, I'm not depressed, but my voice sounds depressed, so I need to be cheered up, and I'm going to put my favorite comments in the outro of the next video, so people actually watch it, and they can see if I put their comment in there. Now back to the actual video. My second example of self-inflicted punishment happened in high school. It was during the middle of a test, and class ended. I didn't know the answer to one of the questions. It was a relatively simple question, but I just wasn't sure. I had figured out which two options I thought were right. And then one of my friends who had finished turned his paper into the teacher, walks towards me, stops directly behind me, realizes that I'm struggling on one of my problems, looks at my paper, figures out which question I'm stuck on, and then punches me in the face. I'm just kidding. That didn't really happen. He says,
"Dude, the answer is B."
Instead of being like, yes, thank you, I finally know the answer to this problem, I can go home and sleep good at night. I said, why did you do that? No, that's cheating, and I don't want to get caught for cheating. I didn't really say that, because if I did say that, the teacher would have heard, and then we both would have been caught, and then we both would have been in trouble, and I would have lost everything in life. So me, being the great and honest person that I am, I put the other one, which I thought might be right, but it wasn't. When we got the test back, I got that one and a few more wrong. And when we had to do test corrections, we all compared our tests and answers, which isn't cheating. My friend and I compared tests, and he tells me,
dude, I told you, the answer is B.
And I go, yeah, I don't know. I just, I kind of thought that the other one might be the more correct one. I just didn't want to tell him that you told me the answer, and I didn't want to get caught for cheating. I guess you could call me a goody too stupid. I didn't do anything wrong in that situation. I should have just kept the answer. It's like if some random person walks up to a homeless man and says,
"Hello there, you little homeless man. I'd like to donate to you 10 million of my YouTube dollars."
And then the homeless man says, "No thanks. Accepting this money would give me an unfair advantage over other homeless people, and that would be cheating in life, and cheating is a no-no."
But it's 10 million of my YouTube dollars.
As I said before, cheating is a no-no, and those who cheat will
rot in hell with all the other devils of the earth.
If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe, because it would do me a huge favor, and I'd actually really appreciate it, so that I know people care. And at the beginning of the video, I said that I make this video short, but I guess I didn't make it short. I guess it is shorter than the other one, but it's not as short, so that kind of wasn't needed, but I'll keep it anyways. Anyway, thank you to Vidster for recording the other lines of the video. If for any reason the voice didn't sound depressed, that's why. He voiced my friend, and he voiced the guy giving money to the homeless man, aka the view-hungry YouTuber. Alright, so in the comments, I want you to do two things. One, I want you to tell me what your dream job is. You already know that. I interrupted the video for it. And two, what I want you to do is I want you to let me know if you found that you like this content better or the depressing moral stuff better. And for those of you expecting a moral, the moral of this story is don't be stupid. Because being stupid sucks. I'm doing this instead of studying for a test, so when I fail, it's your fault. Yeah, don't forget to stay in school and don't do drugs. Ah! pop socket fell off.